First, that trial of a former college football player accused of dragging a man out of a bar and throwing him in front of a moving car. Kenan Gay took the stand in his own defense Tuesday, broke down as he delivered emotional testimony. ABC's Mara Schiavocampo is tracking the case.
He's the former college football player turned defendant, now taking the stand during his own trial. Kenan Gay telling jurors he never wanted to find another man at a Charlotte bar in 2012 and was just trying to protect his girlfriend from an overly aggressive drunk.
He's feeling nervous. He's a 25-year-old kid who's on trial for second-degree murder.
Over 2 days of tearful testimony, Gay, who was pleaded not guilty, said he didn't mean to push 30-year-old Robert Kingston out of the bar, where he fell into the street and was fatally hit by a car.
Oh, my God. I just ran over somebody. He just ran out right in front of me.
But when it looked like Kingston was going to force a kiss on Gay's girlfriend, who is now his wife, Gay said, quote, "I just wanted to get him away from her." Gay claims moments before the fight, he heard Kingston say, "Watch this," before approaching Elizabeth Gay. And Gay said, quote, "That's when I took off." For 4 hours Tuesday, Gay also narrated surveillance video from inside Ed's Tavern, frame by frame, explaining the split-second decision that ended Kingston's life, telling the court he pushed him out the door, quote, "because it was there," even demonstrating the shove on a sheriff's deputy.
He basically took both hands, he said, on the back of Mr. Kingston and got him outside of the bar. And he says he released Kingston and then immediately turned back.
After Gay's testimony, jurors left the courtroom and went to Ed's Tavern.
I spoke with Mr. Gay's attorney this morning, and he told me that he'd hoped that the jury would be able to visit the bar. And I think he wanted them to see for themselves what it really looked like.
A visit to the scene of the crime after one man's emotional account of it. For Good Morning America, Mara Schiavocampo, ABC News, New York.
And ABC's chief legal affairs anchor Dan Abrams joins us now. Long time on the stand. Did he help himself?
Look, he did pretty well. There were some inconsistencies in his account, but he doesn't need to demonstrate to these jurors that he's definitely telling the truth. All he needs to do is convince them that maybe he's telling the truth, or it could be that he's telling the truth, because that would be reasonable doubt.
And that's why this site visit by the jurors to the bar, to the parking lot, was so critical.
You know, very often I say you don't need to go to the crime scene. This is one of these cases where you really do need to go to the scene. Why? You need to be able to see that 41 square foot area of concrete to answer the question, is his story plausible? Is it possible that he was just pushing him out and then he released him and he kind of stumbled into the street, as opposed to literally carrying him into the...
And that's really all he needs to do, is to make the story plausible.
That's right. Possible. Possible. That's all he needs here. Remember, he's got his wife backing him up, other witnesses offering different testimony, conflicting testimony. If the jurors are confused, that's not guilty.
Okay, Dan Abrams, thanks very much.
All right there, George.